Hello, and welcome to today's episode of The Daily Blend. I'm your host, AC, and we are joined in studio today by Derek Parker, the owner of Softwave by Molotherapy. How are you, Derek?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am doing really good. Derek, I've heard a lot about Softwave. Tell me about Softwave by Molotherapy.
Yeah. So Softwave is a medical device. I press a button and it shoots out shock waves.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, and so the whole goal of the treatment, though, is just decrease inflammation and try to regenerate tissue. So help with chronic pain and acute injuries.
Okay, so let's back that up a little bit.
Okay.
Does it hurt?
It does. So what's cool is it only hurts if it's damaged tissue.
Okay.
Right. So if say you came in, you had some like tennis elbow or some elbow pain, if I'm shocking it and I'm moving it around pretty slowly, you're like, oh, right there, it kind of feels like a little man with a hammer, I always say. It doesn't tickle. You'll say, that hurts, and I'll sit on it until your pain goes away, and then I'll keep moving, and you'll just kind of talk to me like, yeah, right there doesn't hurt, and I keep moving. There doesn't hurt. And then afterwards, usually people's pain's down by like 60 to 80% immediately.
Immediately. So you know people are going to be skeptical about this,
oh,
right?
Yeah, I was.
You,
Yeah.
You were too?
I thought it was voodoo, witchcraft, yeah.
I like that,
Yeah.
voodoo or witchcraft.
Yeah.
And you had it done?
I
on
did.
Something? You did?
Yeah, so I tore my rotator cuff in my labrum. It's like the O-ring of my shoulder. And I never did surgery. I actually tried it out and it was good to go. And I was like, you sold me. Because I was living with pain for 2 years. I didn't do surgery. I just did a bunch of physical therapy. And it got better, better range of motion. But I always had pain at night. And after my first treatment, that was like the first night in 2 years I slept without pain. And I was like, I'm sold. This is cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's your background? Just so people know that you're not just...
Some kid.
Yeah.
So I'm from Houston, Texas. I moved to Missouri in 2019. I was on the track team at Mizzou. I ran, but I also threw discus. And then they transferred me to hammer. And so I threw the ball and chain. You kind of swing it around your head. I used to be like 30 pounds heavier. And then I had that rotator cuff injury and some other injuries. Ended up retiring, got married to my wife. I finished my degree at Mizzou. I got a degree in nutrition and exercise physiology. And now I'm in the PT school, physical therapy at Mizzou. But I've just been a strength and conditioning coach also while I've been in track for about 6 to 7 years now. So
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that people know that you're not just like,
yeah.
like you're like, I'm in PT school,
Yeah.
like I believe in physical therapy,
Yeah.
but I'm telling you that this works.
Oh yeah. And I've been a Softwave technician for 4 years now.
Yeah.
So coming on 4.
Yeah, and I will tell you from my own personal experience that I have had this therapy done on my plantar fasciitis,
Okay.
and it does work.
Oh yeah.
Like as somebody who has had chronic plantar fasciitis pain for years, it does work.
That is awesome.
It
I love
works.
it. Yeah.
Like I have not had that level of pain since I had that therapy done.
Very cool.
And it's been over a year since I had it done. So
Love
it
to
does
hear
work.
Oh yeah.
So I'm telling my listeners
Yeah.
that people should believe
Check it
Derek
out.
when he tells you and check it out. But it does hurt. It does feel like a little man with a hammer. That's
Yeah.
probably the best description that I've heard.
Absolutely.
Like a little person is
Just
inside of there,
whacking
just
away.
like whacking
Yeah.
away.
And it's not horrible. We always say it's supposed to be uncomfortable. I use the talk test or the breath test. You should be able to have a conversation with me while I'm shocking you and every now and then go, oh, that kind of doesn't hurt. But we're not trying to make you like, hold your breath and like veins pop out of your head. Some guys and women do respond well to like higher intensities, but most people respond better to that talk test. You're able to breathe through it. So it's not supposed to be horrible, just uncomfortable.
And you can turn the intensity up and down.
Yeah, I can
right?
turn it off immediately. I can change how slow it is, how deep it's going. And it goes about 12 centimeters too, about the depth of a little Coke can.
Okay. And so what's the typical amount of treatment? Does it just depend on...
It depends. So it depends on a couple things. How much tissue we need to cover. You know, is it an elbow? Is it a knee? Is it a low back that requires the front of your hips as well? Did you just hurt yourself a couple days ago? Maybe you need less treatments depending on how severe it is. We've done a couple one and dones on some elbow pain as well. If you've had pain for like 4 days to 6 weeks, you've been trying some stuff out and it still just won't go away. That's usually like the 4 to 6 treatments that we're seeing. And then for people that have been like, yeah, I've had this ache and pain for, 6 weeks, 3 months to a couple of years, even 10 years, we're usually doing like 8 to 12. But sweet spot is 8 usually.
Yeah, I think that's about how many I had. But I literally, I had been dealing with it was, I thought it was something I was going to have to live with forever.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Pain sucks.
That's it does.
It's
Pain does
distracting.
suck.
It distracts you from enjoying life. It makes you selfish and think about yourself all the time. Hard to be present with people. So
Yeah.
it sucks. Yeah.
Pain does make you selfish, doesn't
Oh, yeah.
it?
It does.
It does. You're
Yeah,
right.
Rightly so. Yeah.
Listen, people, pain makes you selfish. So let's try to get out of pain.
That's right.
Let's try to get out of pain if we can.
That's
Derek
right.
can help you with that.
That's right.
Derek can help you with that.
That's the plan.
Okay, so tell me what people need to do. They need to contact you. Do they do a consultation? How does it work?
Yeah. So if you just go on our website, it's Softwave by Molotherapy.com. You can click book now and just pick a time that works for you, or you just give us a call. And our number's on our website. It's just 573-777-9779. Usually at our first eval, we block off a whole hour and we'll kind of talk about your goals. We'll do a movement assessment, and then we'll actually give you a treatment as well. And then we just kind of come up with a game plan from there and have some fun.
Okay, it's fun.
So-
I like how you say that.
Yeah.
Most people are going to want to know how long are they going to be in pain? Like, how long does the treatment, like, how long are they in your seat? Like, how long does that last?
Yeah, the treatment itself won't take more than like 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
You know? If you have neuropathy, though, I'll sometimes be treating people in that room for like 30 minutes.
Really?
So, but most people that are coming in with like a joint pain or muscle pain, 5 to 10 minutes, actually getting shocked.
What's the most common thing you see people in for?
Shoulders and knees.
Shoulders and knees.
So just in general, like either I run a ton, I'm getting older, I've been told I'm almost bone on bone, or like I've been benching my whole life and my shoulder hurts, or I have frozen shoulder, I just hit menopause and now I have frozen shoulder. But shoulders and knees are probably the most that we work with, and then low back and plantar fasciitis.
Yeah.
And throw some elbows in there every now and then too.
A few elbows
Yeah.
every now and then. You throw a few bows in there.
That's right.
A little bit. Okay. All right. So tell us again how to find you online, because I know there's a lot out there. We want to make sure we're finding you.
Yeah, so it's Softwave by Molotherapy.
Okay.
Molo is movement you love. Movement you love is therapy. So we use Softwave to get you back to movement you love.
Okay. And when you click on the website, we just found this out. You see Derek's face on the
That's
website.
right. You'll see me just talking there and waving, and
All
that's
right.
me.
So when you click on the website and you see Derek's face, you know you're in the right place.
That's right.
Derek, thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us, and thank you for helping get people out of pain, man. Appreciate you.
You bet.